Buenos dias, Rotoscopers and animation fans. My name is Mason. I will be doing another review and a reaction for the new trailer for Real FX's upcoming movie, The Book of Life. Alright, so Real FX just released their latest trailer for The Book of Life. It was a pretty good trailer. Da-da-da-da. In this trailer, you have more of a focus on the love story between the main character Manolo and the love of his life, Maria. So sweet, so tender until she totally spurns him. It's great. Maria's character gets a little deeper there. You know, she's not just the love-struck girl who can't choose. You know, she really thinks that Manolo and his buddy Joaquin are total idiots sometimes. And Maria's definitely not the defenseless damsel. She took fencing when she was young. We also get a closer look into Joaquin and Manolo's relationship. So they're buddies, but you know they're also rivals and they butt heads. So Joaquin is voiced by the illustrious Channing Tatum, who has somehow gotten into a lot of movies recently. And I like that Channing Tatum has kind of an improv skill with his dialogue, and so you can see that in the trailer. We also get a more in-depth look at the land of the remembered, so that was really cool. I think that was what struck me the most as the most like beautiful, like concept-wise, you know, design-wise, looking at the first trailer. So we get to see a little more footage from that. Also, we get a new look at some of the enemies that Manolo will have to face off against. Off the top of my head, I think there's that gigantic like bandito guy, like that huge guy. That was pretty crazy. I really like his character design. Like, I like most of the character designs in the film, and that's definitely Jorge Gutierrez's unique artistic vision. You know, very mucha lucha right there. Also, there's the giant boulders. You know, this giant maze that is one of those puzzles where you try to solve it by getting the little pebbles that go through the maze. You know what I mean? And so Manolo has to face off against that, and then for just a little bit we get a glimpse at this giant bull that he has to fight in a bullfighter ring, and it's all demonic and crazy looking, so I'm pretty excited about that too. So in the first trailer there was this like gigantic dude with a sword, and he like comes crashing down on Manolo, and Manolo's just like, I am brave and my heart is pure, you know, and it just kind of crashes all around him. So we, Ice Cube's character, who, you know, is just kind of this, like, spirit godlike figure. His character design kind of reminds me of Zeus from Hercules, but, you know, don't hate on me because of that comparison. He's explaining that he's I think he's a cave guardian? Some sort of guardian, you know, and he hammers his sword down as a symbol of judgment. You know, I'm going to judge you. I get there must be some sort of plot point where there's like a judgment. I'm totally digging all the character designs in this trailer. It's so cool. Also, the fact that there are so many big characters, from the bandito to the giant guardian. What's cool is that they're playing with scale, you know. The artistic teams have got these gigantic creatures, these gigantic characters, you know, versus, you know, minuscule little Manolo. Alright, general thoughts on this new trailer. So, once again, I'm totally blown away by the artistic vision of director Jorge Gutierrez. He's got a few, under his belt, he's got a few, like, Latino themed, you know, very colorful, very well-designed cartoon series. But now he gets to work in 3D, and everything's looking so beautiful. The character designs, from Xibalba, you know, to the giant guardian, to the giant bull, the giant bandito, everything is like super cool looking. It's like nothing I've seen before in an animated film, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. I think this is going to be the new like Rango as far as character design and overall artistic design. Don't you be hating on Rango now. I'm also excited about the story of The Book of Life. I really think it's going to come together. This new trailer opens up a lot more conflicts, I guess, a lot more, you know, plot lines that we could see in the film. There's, you know, Manolo versus Joaquin, you know, their rivalry. Manolo's as at odds with Maria, trying to win her heart. And then once Xibalba, you know, makes a deal with Manolo to get Maria, but it's actually kind of a trick. You know, there's the conflict there and the trials that Manolo has to go through to appease Xibalba and hopefully win back Maria. Also, there's this new conflict about being in the land of the remembered, because we see in the trailer that things are pretty cool in the land of the remembered. Manolo's got all his family and some friends around him. You know, there's lots of food, lots of partying, not to mention all you can eat churros. So there's the temptation for Manolo to stay in the land of the remembered and not bother with the conflict that's in the land of the living with Maria. Alright, well I think I covered all of it. You have just watched my reaction and review to the new Book of Life trailer. It's coming out in mid-October in the US. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to give me a like down below and also subscribe to the Rotoscopers YouTube so that you never miss out on another animated review from Morgan, Chelsea, and myself. Until next time, I'm Mason with the Rotoscopers YouTube. Jealously guarded by Mr. Krabs. What does it have to do with this apocalyptic book that the pirate guy is seeking? Plankton running around with a gang, like... He's supposed to be evil. Like, I bet there's some sort of, like, tie-in, but I don't want Plankton to be part of the gang. I want him to be the, I'm so evil.